For years, Elon Musk has repeated one bold promise. We're going to Mars. Red dust, rocket fleets, a brand new human civilization. But now, the target has just moved. Instead of Mars, Musk says SpaceX will now focus on building a self-growing city on the moon, and he believes it could happen in less than 10 years. So what changed? Why the sudden pivot away from the red planet? And is the Mars dream now delayed yet again? Let's break it down. Just recently, Musk posted on X that SpaceX's main priority is securing the future of civilization, and that the moon is faster. This is a huge shift, because not long ago he said the exact opposite. Remember? He called the moon a distraction and said SpaceX was going straight to Mars. Well, the distraction is now the main event. The updated vision is to create a lunar city, a settlement that can grow, build its own infrastructure, and support more and more people over time. And according to Musk, this could be achieved in under a decade. Mars is still in the picture, but he now says serious efforts there would only begin 5 to 7 years from now. So, moon first, Mars later. There are some very practical reasons behind this shift. First, distance. The moon is only about 3 days away. Mars? That's a 6-month journey during the best launch windows, and those opportunities only come every 2 years. If something goes wrong on the moon, help can arrive much faster. It's a far safer training ground for learning how humans can live off-world. Second, Starship development has been harder than expected. The giant rocket that is supposed to take us to both the moon and Mars has suffered multiple test failures. And since NASA is depending on Starship to land astronauts for its Artemis mission, delays to the rocket mean delays to returning humans to the lunar surface. In fact, NASA now says that mission is pushed back to no earlier than 2028. There's also a new space race heating up. The US wants to get back to the moon this decade, while China is rapidly advancing its own lunar plans. Being first matters, politically, technologically, and symbolically. A permanent presence on the moon could determine who leads the next era of space exploration. And then there's the money. SpaceX recently merged with Musk's AI company, xAI. One of the big ideas being discussed is building massive space-based data centers. Musk argues they could be more energy efficient than those on Earth. He's even talked about eventually building and launching satellites from the moon itself. A lunar city would make that possible. Now, if you followed Musk for a while, timeline changes won't surprise you. Back in 2016, he hinted at Mars landings by 2018. Then it was 2022. Then uncrewed missions by 2026. Now the focus is the moon. Mars remains the ultimate dream, but it's a dream that keeps moving further into the future. Still, Musk insists the core mission of SpaceX hasn't changed, to extend life beyond Earth. In his view, a city on the moon might be the fastest way to make humanity multiplanetary and to build the experience needed before attempting something far more dangerous. Think of the moon as the practice level. Mars is the final boss. So the big question is this a smart, realistic step forward? Or just another delay in a promise we've heard for years? Either way, if SpaceX succeeds, the first true city beyond Earth might rise not on the red sands of Mars, but in the gray dust of the moon, and that would change history forever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.